So we've got our light board here, and each of these faders does the corresponding label. So this one brings up the hall, this one brings up the sconces, etc., going all the way down. And then over here is our control panel, and basically each of these little circles represents a channel. So if we scroll through, we get all of our channels. And these channels correspond to the numbers that Todd wrote down. So basically, if we're looking for front of house, then we can say, okay, 12, and then we select 12 on here, like so. And then once you've selected the channels you want, then you can go over to control, and then you want intensity, IRGB, and then this is your intensity slider, like so. Then you can, if you want to go back to the other screen, you hit select. And then what I did is I made groups for all of these different areas of the stage. So if you want your FOH, you can click that, and then once you've selected that, then you can control all of FOH at the same time. And then if you want to change your boom, then you can click that, and then control that, like so. To see more groups, just when you're in groups, just hit more. And if you want to unselect your channels, you can click here to uncapture them, that's what that means. Or this back arrow right there, which will uncapture them and release any manual data. So if you've turned them on at full from the panel as opposed to a slider, this will get rid of that. To control the boom LEDs, go ahead and select the boom LED group from groups right here. Select boom LEDs, and then click control. And then if you're in the intensity IRGB panel, this is your intensity slider, and then you also have red, green, and blue, so you can adjust them on stage. This is red and blue, etc. And you can mix the colors here as opposed to on these faders. But what you can also do is if you hit color, you have a little color wheel here if you hit picker, and then you can poke anywhere and there'll be that color on the stage. You can also do effects, and if you want to make a new effect, rainbow. And then once you do that and you look on stage, they're doing a rainbow right now. To get out of this, you just hit the release button, like so. To save the show, hit the power button up here, hit setup, show file, and then save the show. Or if you insert a USB drive, you can back up to the USB as well.